Ron Atchison for Autoforge.net, and I am excited to announce the Autoforge Universal Clay Towel. Now, we've all used detailing clay in the past. Obviously it works, it's been around for decades, but clay bar has a few drawbacks. One being that if you drop it, you might as well just throw it away, because whatever it falls on is stuck to it and you're not going to get it out of it. Last thing you want to do is have a chunk of sand or something like that stuck in your clay bar and you're dragging it across the paint, scratching up your paint. The other drawback to clay bars is that whatever contaminants you're pulling off the paint, they have no place to go. They're stuck to the face of the clay bar, which means you're dragging all those contaminants every place that you clay the car. Even when you knead it up, you fold it up, try to get to a fresh surface, it's still going to have contaminants stuck in the clay. Whereas with the Universal Clay Towel, the design of it is made to prevent all of that from happening. It's made on a 16 by 16, very thick microfiber towel. As you can see, it's got a diamond shape to it. The clay surface itself is a rubberized polymer. That diamond shape continues over to this side. And as you can see, all the little dimples, the dimples serve a couple of purposes. One is whatever contaminants you're pulling off the paint, it gives them a place to go so they're not stuck on the surface of the towel being rubbed into the paint of the car. The other purpose of the dimples is that whatever you're using for a lubricant, it allows it to come through the polymer surface to the surface of the towel, providing you with lubrication the whole time you're claying. It's a very, very simple towel to use. Let me show you how it works. For a clay lubricant, I'll be using the McKees 37 Universal Clay Lubricant. This is an excellent, excellent product. It's chock full of lubricants, specifically designed for claying, keeps everything safe. For the other part of the lubricant that I like to use, I like to have my towel wet, is I'm going to use the McKees N914, and I'm going to have it diluted to the clay lubricant dilution ratio in my bucket, and I'll show you how simple it is to use and not inflict any marring or scratching into the surface of the paint. So to use the detailing clay towel is very simple. In my bucket I've got a gallon of water. With the N914 for clay lubricant, it calls for 1 ounce to 1 gallon of water. So we'll put that in there and we'll get it mixed up. Take my detailing clay towel, throw it in there, let it soak a little bit, kind of work it a little bit to get the moisture in it. You want to wring it out just a little bit. You don't want all that water in there. But as you can see, once it's folded up and it's wet, if you squeeze it, see all that lubrication that comes through the polymer surface, continually lubricating the paint, makes everything very safe. So the first time that you use your clay towel, you need to break it in, and I'll show you the method for doing that. So this is an extremely, extremely important step to breaking in your brand new clay towel. If you don't do this, you can end up inflicting some marring into your paint. When the clay towel is made, it has a protective coating on this polymer for shipping, and you need to get that off, and it's very simple to do. Simply take your towel, fold it up into fours, and on the glass of your car, go ahead and spray your lubricant. Put a healthy amount on there, and you simply take the towel and clay your glass. Doing that removes that coating that's on the towel from manufacturing. Flip it over. Do the same thing until you've done all 4 sides of your towel. Now, a simple thing to do is, while you're breaking in your new towel, simply clay all the glass on all your car to get it broke in. Because whatever contaminants are stuck on the paint of your car are also on your glass. So kind of be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You'll be breaking in your towel and you'll be cleaning your glass. So now that we've done that, go ahead and rinse the towel off and get whatever contaminants are on there off of it. Wring it out a little bit, and let's start claying the paint. Clay the paint is very simple. Take your clay lubricant, working 1 panel at a time. Hood is considered to be 2 panels. Spray a very generous amount onto the paint. Take your clay towel out of your solution. Wring it out a little bit so it's still got some moisture in it. Now you can either fold it in half like that if that fits your hand better, or you can fold it into 4s. I like doing it into 4s, have a little bit more control. Plus it gives you a lot of sides to use prior to having it to go back into the solution. You simply want to lightly rub the paint. You do not want to scrub it. You're not trying to scrub the paint off. Now, if you've got a car that's severely contaminated, you may want to take much shorter strokes like this. This car happens to have a ceramic coating on it. There's hardly any contamination on it, but it does have some. It's been quite a while since I've done it. So I'll take nice, long, even strokes. And you'll be able to tell when all the contamination's off because, one, oftentimes you can hear it. It'll have a dry, scratchy sound to it. Or if it doesn't, you'll actually feel the paint become very slick. So once you've rubbed an area and you feel the towel basically have no drag on it anymore, then it's time to move on to the next section. It's just that simple. As long as you keep your towel folded so that it has some cushion and you're not applying pressure, along with a good lubricant, like the McKees Universal Clay Lube, along with the N914, mixed at a clay dilution. Have plenty of lubrication. I'm not inflicting any kind of marring, scratching, or anything into the paint. Just making it very clean and shiny. Basically, what it's doing is exfoliating the paint of any of the contamination. And then you simply take your towel, dry it off, and that's all there is to it. Universal Clay Towel is, as I've just demonstrated, very simple, very safe to use. I hope you found the video informative. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to learn any more information on the Autoforge Universal Clay Towel, please visit autoforge.net. This is Ron Atchison. Thanks for watching.